Ever wondered what makes a romance novel irresistible? Welcome to the fascinating world of romance novels, where passion meets prose and heartbreak is just a page turn away. These tales of love and longing have a unique allure that's hard to resist. They offer us emotional satisfaction, taking us on a roller coaster ride of feelings, from the thrill of a first kiss to the agony of a love lost. But what is it that makes these stories so engaging and relatable? Well, it's all about the tropes. These are recurring themes or elements that we see again and again in our favorite romance novels. They're like the secret ingredients in a recipe, the notes in a symphony, or the colors in a painting. And each one plays a vital role in shaping the story and drawing us into the world of the characters. So, are you ready to explore the magic of these tropes? Let's dive into the heart of the matter, the top romance book tropes. Ever been in love with your best friend? Well, you're not alone. The friends to lovers trope, a classic in the realm of romance novels. It's a story as old as time, involving characters who start as pals, buddies, the kind of friends who share laughs, secrets, and pizza on a Friday night. But as time passes, they realize that their feelings for each other have grown far beyond friendship. This trope is a testament to love's power to evolve, to turn camaraderie into passion, to bloom from the deepest friendships. It's all about the slow burn, the subtle shift from platonic to romantic, and it's a journey readers can't get enough of. Take, for instance, The Kissing Booth by Beth Reekles, or The Boy Who Sneaks in My Bedroom Window by Kirsty Mosley. These stories beautifully encapsulate the friends to lovers trope, showing us that sometimes love has been right beside us all along. It's a trope that shows love can bloom from the deepest friendships. What's more thrilling than falling for someone you can't stand? The enemies to lovers trope, a staple in the romance genre that never fails to keep us on our toes. Picture this: characters locked in a fierce rivalry, their mutual dislike palpable. Yet, beneath that surface tension, there's an undeniable attraction that they can't ignore. In this highly addictive trope, our protagonists start off at odds, maybe even despising each other. Their interactions are prickly, fraught with tension and biting remarks. But as the story unfolds, they find themselves inexplicably drawn to each other, their animosity slowly morphing into affection. Think of Elizabeth Bennet and Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice, their initial disdain evolving into a deep and enduring love, or the fiery relationship between Kate and Petruchio in The Taming of the Shrew, where antagonism gives way to mutual respect and fondness. This trope proves that sometimes love is where you least expect it. Ever wished for a do-over in love? The second chance romance trope grants just that. In the vibrant world of romance literature, second chance romance is a beloved staple. It's the bittersweet symphony of two hearts once entwined finding their rhythm again. It's the thrill of rediscovery, the charm of rekindling, and the pain of past mistakes, all wrapped in one compelling narrative. The beauty of this trope lies in its emotional depth. It's not merely about falling in love again, it's about growth, healing, and learning from the past. It's about characters coming to terms with their failures, their regrets, and setting things right. This trope often entails a journey of self-discovery as characters evolve, mature, and become better versions of themselves. It's about second chances, not just at love, but at life itself. These stories remind us that sometimes the most beautiful love stories are the ones that take a detour, only to find their way back to each other. It's a trope that reaffirms the belief that true love never dies. Love in secret, anyone? Meet the secret romance trope. In the intricate dance of love, sometimes the steps are shrouded in mystery. This is the essence of the secret romance trope, where characters keep their relationship under wraps. It could be because of societal norms, family expectations, or maybe they're just not ready to share their love with the world. The reasons are as diverse as the stories themselves. This trope pulls you in with its thrill and tension, the clandestine meetings and stolen glances that add an element of suspense to the narrative. It's a delicate balance of passion and secrecy, a game of hide and seek where the stakes are high and the reward is love. In these stories, you'll witness love in its rawest form, stripped of public approval and societal expectations. The characters must rely solely on their feelings for each other, proving that love indeed can thrive even in the shadows. Now, let's explore some lesser-known but equally enticing romance tropes. First up is the marriage of convenience trope. This is where our protagonists, for one reason or another, find themselves in a marriage that they didn't necessarily choose, but are forced to navigate. Often they're strangers, or at best, acquaintances. Yet, as they learn to live together, sparks fly and love blooms in the most unexpected ways. A prime example is The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mariana Zapata, where a personal assistant and her boss enter into a marriage of convenience for immigration purposes, and love unexpectedly blossoms. Next, we have the love triangle trope, which adds a whole new level of complexity to the romantic narrative. Here, our protagonist is torn between two love interests, each compelling in their own right. It's an emotional roller coaster filled with tension, heartbreak, and ultimately, the joy of love. The Selection series by Kira Cass is a brilliant showcase of this trope, where a young woman must choose between the prince she's expected to marry and the guard she can't help but love. Forbidden romance is another less common but intriguing trope. This is where societal norms, family expectations, or even circumstances stand in the way of our protagonist's love. It's about stolen glances, secret meetings, and the thrill of the forbidden. Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare is the quintessential example of this trope, but it's also beautifully explored in The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. Finally, we have the soulmate fate trope. This is where destiny itself seems to pull our protagonists together. Despite the odds, despite the distance, despite everything, they find each other again and again. It's a testament to the power of love and destiny. The Time Traveler's Wife by Audrey Niffenegger is a poignant example of this trope, where a man with a rare disorder that causes him to time travel falls in love with a woman he meets in different timelines. These lesser-known tropes add a unique twist to the classic romance narrative. So there you have it, the top romance book tropes that make our hearts flutter. We journeyed through the comforting familiarity of the friends to lovers trope, where platonic bonds evolve into something more. We explored the exhilarating tension of enemies to lovers, where passion and conflict intertwine. We relished in the hope and redemption offered by second chance romance, proving love can rekindle even from the ashes of the past. We delved into the delicious secrecy and forbidden allure of secret romance. And we shone a light on the lesser-known, yet equally captivating tropes that make the tapestry of romance literature so rich and diverse. Each of these tropes offers a unique journey, a different flavor of love and connection. They are the beating heart of romance novels, inviting us to explore, to feel, to dream. Remember, it's not just about the trope, but how the author weaves it into a story that captures our hearts. Until next time, happy reading.